Hey guys, welcome back to class. I hope that everybody had an awesome break, and I hope you guys had a great, safe New Year's. We're in 2017, so goodbye to 2016. I think it was pretty disastrous for a lot of people. I know there was a lot of famous people that passed away, which is pretty sad too, especially near the end. But we're back. 2017 is going to be a great year, so let's kick it off. And make this year a really great year by starting to get back into work. Okay, so some major announcements with phys ed. So we're wrapping up. We're getting done here. We've got 2 more lessons. We're going to talk about caloric needs, and we're going to talk about weight management, and then we're going to get into our final and be done. Okay, so January 8th. It's the last day to turn in your fitness logs. You have fitness logs weeks 9 through 12 due January 8th. That's this coming Sunday. Okay, so in 6 days. The box is going to shut down on January 12th, which means you cannot email anything as far as fitness logs are concerned past January 12th. So make sure that you have everything with your fitness logs wrapped up by that day. Journal entries. They're also going to be due by January 15th, I think, is what I put them. No journal entries, extra credit journal entries after January 15th, okay? So get those in. You had journals for like 4.0, 2, 3, 5.0, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there was only like 5 journal entries. Okay, remember you've got to click on the lesson, so like click on 4.02 in the content area, scroll all the way down until you see learn, journal, okay, whatever 4.02 is posture, okay. So make sure that you are looking for that specific journal, okay, entry, and you can turn those in for 25 points extra credit if you do all 5 of them, okay. Final exam opens up on January 16th. Final exam opens up on January 16th, okay? If you have a 93% in this class after you've turned in your post-fitness assessments and your fitness logs, and you have 93%, then you won't need to take the final exam, okay? But if you do, you're required to take the final exam. The box for the final exam is going to close on January 26th. That's the last day of the semester. No exceptions, okay? It's due the 25th. I'm closing the box down on the 26th, okay? You cannot turn in your final exam past that day. It's the last day of the semester, okay? I'm giving you guys 10 days to get that done. That's plenty of time to study. Post-fitness assessments, the mile run, the sit and reach, the sit-ups, the push-ups, the rechecking of your BMI, and then your questions, your analysis of yourself is due January 22nd, okay? Actually, it's due January 22nd. I'm opening it up this coming Sunday on January 8th. I will open up the box for your post-fitness assignments on January 8th. You have from January 8th till January 22nd to get that done, to run the mile again, do your sit-ups, your push-ups, your sit and reach, okay, and check your BMI. If you want to run any of these tests with me, email me or call me or text me the time that you can come in and do your mile, do your sit-ups, push-ups. I will be more than happy to run you through those tests, okay? No more work. I am allowing no more work from units 1 through 3 at all. Don't even try to turn any of that stuff in. If you have an F in this class or you're not passing this class, I've sent out 3 different plans for you. If you haven't done anything to get that up, that's not my problem. Okay? I've given you ample opportunity to turn late work in. I'm very lenient when it comes to late work. Okay? But no more work from units 1, 2, or 3 anymore. Okay? So please just don't do it. Okay? So this week we are talking about, I think that's it. That's all I wrote down for my notes for major announcements. I'll put them in the PowerPoint so you guys have that, so you know, okay? This week we're doing caloric needs, like how many calories do you need daily, okay, based on whether you live a sedentary life or you live a very accurate life or you live a moderately accurate, active life. Okay, active, not accurate. I don't know. It's Christmas break still. I have one more day. Anyways, so today's objectives, I can calculate my own basal metabolic rate, my BMR. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to do that. I can explain how to calculate my daily caloric needs, which is going to be needed for the quiz, and you're going to need to do it for the discussion. Okay, so you need to learn how to do this. I can take what I have learned and analyze my own daily caloric needs. Okay, so those are your objectives. Your first discussion question is basically is on calories. So what are calories? Okay, what is the definition of a calorie, and what does the body do with those calories? Well, if you look on the next slide in the PowerPoint, you're going to see that calorie is a measurement of potential food energy. The body breaks down food and uses the calories in order to produce energy. Okay, so knowing, why do you need to know how many calories you need? So by calculating your BMR and taking into account additional energy needed, like your digestion calories and activity level calories, you can determine approximately how many your calories your body should have on a daily basis in order to keep yourself fit and healthy. Now remember, just because you have a daily caloric need, or a minimum or maximum caloric need, you still have to make sure that you're eating healthy calories. Okay, so remember that. So your basal metabolic rate, your BMR, is the minimum amount of energy, calories, your body needs to function while at complete rest. I'm at complete rest right now. This is complete rest. If you're sitting in front of your TV and you are playing your video games, that's complete rest. That's a sedentary lifestyle. Okay. Now, if you're playing Wii Fit, that's a little different. Okay. So for females, BMR is approximately 1,200 plus calories, and for males, it's 1,500 plus more. Okay. An inactive person, you are going to add about a couple hundred calories a day. Moderately active person, you'll add about 1,000 calories. And an extremely active person, you can add anywhere from 1,800 to 38 calories a day. Okay, so here's how we do this. So when you're calculating your caloric needs, there are 4 steps. 1, you need to calculate your BMR. 2, calculate your activity calories. This is like if you're an active person, you have activity calories because you're going to be burning those. Okay, then you have calories that's needed to digest food, and then you'll add them all together. Boop. Okay, and that will give you your daily caloric needs. So step 1. So remember, you're going to need to know this for your discussion question. Okay, so when you want to calculate your basal metabolic need rate, okay, so you're just going to take your body weight times 10. Okay, so I weigh 137 pounds, so I take that by 10. I'm going to get 1,370 calories that I need if I'm just not doing anything. Okay, so, and I did this for you, and I kind of tried to color code everything. So, okay. Next, the next step is you're going to look at your activity calories. So, if you're an inactive person, okay, if you're not a very active person, you're going to take whatever you got for BMR. Remember, it's your body weight times 10. So if you weigh 120 pounds times 10, you're going to get 1,200. Okay, just add a 0. And if you're inactive, which means that maybe you walk a mile once a week. Okay, maybe you do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, 10 lunges 2 times a week. That's pretty inactive. Okay, you're going to take your BMR. So for me, it was 1,370. And I'm going to multiply by 0.30. Okay, but Ms. Torres is pretty active, and so I'm very active. So the rate that I would multiply by is 0.75. Okay, so I would take my BMR and I would multiply by 0.75. Okay, so I'm going to show you that right now. So I weigh 137 times 10 equals 1,370 BMR. Okay, and then I'm going to take 1,370 times 0.75 because I'm very active. Okay, so here you can see that. Okay, so if you're moderately active, it's by 0.50. If you're inactive, it's times 0.30. Okay, and so when I take 1,370 times 0.75, I get 1027.5. I had already done this. So, there it is, 1027.75. Okay, so that's my daily caloric needs with my activity level. Okay, so now we need to figure out our digestive calories. So now I'm going to take my VMR, okay, which is 1370, and I'm going to add that to my activity calories, okay, and then I'm going to times it by 0.1. This is how you set this up. Mathematical equation. So 1370 times 1027.5, sounds like a radio station, and then times that by 0.1 to get my digestion calories, which equals 240. Okay, so there's step 1, step 2, step 3. So what does digestion calories mean? So the thermic effect of food refers to the amount of energy used by your body to digest, absorb, and dispose of the food you ingest. Okay, so consider this the operating cost of working your digestive system, one of the few costs in life you may be happy to pay. Okay, so it's the amount of calories needed in order to digest what you've just eaten. Okay? And the number of calories that you expend in digestion is going to depend on your body composition. The more muscular you are, the more you're going to expend, okay? The heavier you are, the more fat content that you have in the body, the less calories you're going to burn, okay? All right, so step 4. So step 4, now you're just going to add them all together. So I'm going to take 1370 plus my activity calories, okay, plus 240, and I'm going to get, and I round it up, I need 2,638 calories, okay? So for somebody like me who's very active, okay, even if you weigh the same amount as me, your digestion calories are going to be different, and your activity level calories are going to be different, okay? So I color-coded everything in the PowerPoint for you, so it's nice and easy for you to follow. So make sure that you really pay attention to the different colors in here too, and step 1 through 4, they're pretty easy. It's just involved, okay, but it's pretty easy steps. It's pretty easy math, little multiplication, little addition, okay. So that's my daily caloric needs, okay. That's telling me how many calories I need based on how active I am, okay. So you're going to try, and I give you an example of a girl named Joanne. I said Joanne weighs about 130 pounds and has an average activity level. So you're going to need to flip back through, okay, to see the different activity levels. It was 0.30, 0.50, and 0.75. So I'm going to give you a hint. If it's moderately active, it's 0.50. So, okay, so you're going to figure out, so for the next, on slide 12, is you're going to figure out Joanne's or your own. You can do this on your own. If you feel confident and okay with putting in your own daily caloric needs and figuring out your own for this question, that's totally fine, but you're going to do it for the quiz anyways. Okay, so I would rather have you do Joanne's, but you can do your own as well if you feel confident and okay to share that with the rest of the class. Remember, it's a discussion question, so the rest of the class is going to see it, okay? So you're going to use all the steps, show me step by step by step by step how you found Joanne's daily caloric needs or your own daily caloric needs, okay? That's the purpose of this lesson, is to be able to find those daily caloric needs, okay? And then I go through the steps again. I give you a nice, in slide 13, I tell you all the steps again in order to help find Joanne's daily caloric needs, okay, or your own daily caloric needs. So when you are doing the quiz, keep open this PowerPoint so it can help you, okay, answer the questions, okay. It's an easy quiz. And that's what that was your whole object for this this lesson, daily caloric needs. It's a nice, simple, easy one. You have like 2 discussion questions. You have an easy, simple quiz to do. Okay, there's not a lot of reading on the PowerPoint to do. There's only slides. You know, with each slide goes over the different way to find your different caloric needs. Okay, so that's it. We're wrapping up. Nice, quick lesson today. If you have any questions, please text me, email me, call me. Okay, come see me at IQ. I will be more than happy to help you with any questions. Due this Sunday is the 5.03 discussion, caloric needs discussion, and the 5.03 quiz. Okay, I'm no longer accepting work from units 1 through 3, so please do not turn any of that work in. I gave some of you plans over the break, and hardly anybody turned in any work. So it was kind of like a break for me too, because people weren't doing any work. So I will not be sending out any more plans for students that are not passing. So this is your one opportunity if you want to get in lessons 4, 5, and 6. Okay, or 4 and 5 right now, and then 6 is all the post-test stuff. Okay, your goal, your weekly goal for this week is to do a warm-up, do your sit-ups and push-ups like you would on the upcoming fitness assessment. I want you to practice them, get ready for your test, and then do a cool down and do sit and reach to practice this test as well. What did you get on your push-ups, sit-ups, and sit and reach? Okay, what did you do for your warm-up and your cool down? Okay, so we're wrapping up basically kind of like the whole PE unit in this goal right here, because I want to see that you know how to do the warm-up, how to do a cool down. Okay, I want you to practice your push-ups and sit-ups and sit and reach. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to go out and run the mile. It is pretty cold out there, but you will have to run the mile. Okay, so don't forget to do that. That is part of the test. Okay, but remember, doesn't start till I'm not opening the post-fitness box up until January 8th. Okay, so right now, practice those tests. Practice your push-ups and your sit-ups and your sit and reach right now. If you want to go run a mile, go run a mile. Do it. And if you want to come in and get tested, email me, text me for a time that you want to come in, and I will be more than happy. Other than that, welcome back. Thank you so much for being in my class. We have only one more lesson after this, and then the final exam, and then we're done. Okay, so make sure you're focusing on those fitness logs, extra credit journals, and studying for your final exam if you don't have the 93%. Okay, that's it. We will see you later. Bye.